What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan. You're watching Western Farm Garage. This is part 2 of the John Deere Vintage Lawnmower series. We got all the parts that we know is to be wrong with this mower. We got some new fuel line, a new key switch, which I think will work. I'm not 100% positive. Fuel filter, blade sharpener, and a battery. That is everything that I deemed to be wrong with this thing from the last video. So we are going to spend this video installing everything and getting it back to running operating condition. The customer said he was just going to hold off on the tires. They are dry rot, all the crap, but as long as they hold air, he said he's satisfied. So we're not going to touch the tires because it was going to be about $200 for tires, and I don't guess that was really in his budget right now. So for right now, we are just going to install the parts that we have and sharpen the blades because, you know, do them a little service, at least sharpen the blades. So we'll set you guys up on the tripod and we're going to get these parts installed. All right, we got the mower jacked up right now. While I've got it jacked up, I'm going to go ahead and take the deck off because that'll just make my life a little bit easier when it comes to sharpening those blades. All right, finally got the deck off. Obviously, there's a little bit more bolts than I'm used to. Normally it's just 4 pins and then the deck releases. This one had 6, so it took me a little bit longer, but I got it. And now we got the tire off again, so I was able to get access to this cover right here, and so I can get the key switch out and replace it and pray this one works. Little corroded. Alright, new key. Yeah, she works, baby. All right. Just gonna throw this back in here. Alright, tires back on, old key switch, and the junk pile. Now, let's move on to sharpening these blades. Cool, I didn't notice this the first time. We got some, the first time looking over it. So we got some form of plastic. Almost looks like the plastic strapping you find like around pallets and stuff like that. Tied around here. That unwound. Oh, these blades are a little rusty. I don't know if they're gonna come undone that easy. Ow! I lost my socket. All right. I think they're 9/16. Indeed, they are. All right. Got a 9/16 socket. And we have our mower blade removal tool. Pretty simple. You just slide that, you back this screw out, basically all the way. And that's where you can put it over the deck and then tighten it back down. Like that. That way your blade doesn't move when you're trying to remove it. So then you just take your impact and she's pretty well on there. All right. All right. I'm gonna take a little bit of PB Blaster. All right. And take a little bit of a torch. Like so. I'm gonna heat up that boat. And just hold it there for about 10-15 seconds. All right. And then you just take the impact again and reassess your situation. All right, she is on there. Time for some big guns. And by big guns, I mean ratchet and a cheater pipe. I honestly need an extension on this. No, we got it. Have the ratchet going the right way, I think. Alright, felt it break loose. Try this one. No, I don't have the thing on that one. Alright, now let's try to get her off. We got it. I think I felt it break loose. Well, pickled. Stupid spindle is spinning on the other side. There we go. One blade successfully removed. And now, just repeat your process for the other side. All right, then to sharpen your blades is pretty straightforward. This one was actually a lot easier to get off than the first one. But you just run down to your local Walmart or basically anywhere, lawn and garden related, and you can pick yourself up one of these drill-operated blade sharpeners. Most like bigger shops have a tabletop grinder that they'll put them on. But if you're just balling on a budget, this will do just fine. So you want to actually have the blade the wrong way. Or, yeah, have it the wrong way. Okay. So turn it around so where the, like almost, I don't know what you call it, like angled edge of the blade is facing the same direction as is on the same side of the blade as your grinder. That way when you run your grinder in, got a little loosey-goosey on me. Someone didn't do their job at the factory. Yeah, we're getting there. All right. And now, if you look at that, we have a nice shiny edge on that blade. That is what you're looking for. And you just flip it around and do the other side. Same process. All right. Then once you do both sides, and you get them nice and crispy sharp, you have this little thing right here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. I have to lower you down. There we go. Right there. This is what we call our blade balancer. So you just set your blade on top of it, make sure it's even, and it'll show you which side is heavier than the other. So we gotta get it like that, and then you just set that down. So it looks like, I don't know how well you guys can tell, but it looks like that this side right here is just a little bit heavier. So we're gonna take a little bit more off that edge. And then once you do that enough times, you should get to the point where your blade sits pretty level. And looks like we still got to take a little bit more off this edge. Oh yeah, much better. We're sitting a lot more level now. I could probably take a little bit more off, but I'd say that looks pretty good. All right, and just like that, once you got your shiny edges on both of your blades, they're ready to go right back on the mower. All right, got the deck put back on. Pretty simple. It's literally just 2 stabilizer bars up here and then 2 bolts in the back. Like right there where I'm pointing. 2 bolts right there. You can drop the whole deck. Pretty simple. Now, second to final order of business is replacing some of this fuel line and putting in a new fuel filter. This little block of line they've got right here is a little old, so we're just gonna replace it. No big deal. I need some new pliers. My needle nose are not having it anymore. And of course, I lost the clip. Here it is. Oh. I can tell this is going to be difficult. Wow, that was on there. Good Lord. All right, well, got that taken care of. Now it's time to bust out some of this new line. All right, get the new fuel filter put in, possibly. This thing's hard to get in. Wow, I had to wrench that thing in there. Lord. Take our little clamp. So we can get it back over that. May have to go get a different pair of pliers. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. So we don't need a whole lot. We only need about, let's say, about 3 to 4 inches. New section of fuel line put on. All right. I'll just take our pliers. Hope I'm not in the shot. Take our pliers. Move the clips down over the areas they need to be over. Like so. Okay. Now, oh man, this pipe really does not like to move. Whatever. It's supposed to, the fuel line's supposed to clip into there, but it doesn't really want to. There we go. I don't think that is blocking any of the throttle linkage. No, we're good. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's got some play to go up in there too. There we go. Get that nice and tucked up in there, out of the way. There we go. All right. Nice and secure and out of the way. That's what we like to see right there. And we just turn our little fuel valve on. Oh yeah, and our filter is filling up with fuel. That's what we like to see there, boy. All right. Now, last order of business is to put the battery on. I'd say that's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna film myself doing that. And then get the hood back on, and I say we are in business, my friend. I almost forgot when I was gonna put the hood back on that I need to fix this loose hood latch, and also had to take off the muffler because I smelled a burning smell the last time I was on it. All right, so got the hood latch tightened up. Now we have these springs that attach to the hood, and I have to figure out how to actually get them on there. Oh my God. God. All right. Got that one out. After 25 years of trying to get it on. Honestly, I don't know what I did with the other one. I think it's down in here. No, I lied. I have no clue where the other one is. Where did the other spring go? Like, am I blind? Oh, there it is. It's down behind the tire. I couldn't see it. Okay, now, this one should be a little easier. I have a little bit more wiggle room up in here. There. That one was actually a lot easier. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hood springs are reinstalled. And that, my friend, is almost the last thing we gotta do. No, I've said like this is the last thing we gotta do like 20 times now, but we still have to put the belt back on. So, I did almost forget about that part. Well, this belt's seen better days. This belt is actually quite loose, but it should be all right. It's almost off this roller over here. So I can get it back on. Oh, it is off this roller over here. That's still a lot easier to get on than the one on my zero turn. Yeah, y'all couldn't see anything, but yeah. All right, got the belt put back on. That is now finally it. So now we can take this puppy and bring her up to the big shop and let it sit until he comes and pays me, pretty much. Make sure she still runs. Put her on full choke. Turn the new key. Oh, almost. Almost. got it to start, but also, now that I'm thinking about it, have one more thing I wanted to fix, or at least try and fix. So when you put the parking brake on, you're supposed to be able to get off the mower and it still run. But it looks to me that when the parking brake is on, it presses away from the switch just enough to where it won't allow it to run. So trying to see why exactly that is. All right, well, I already figured it out. So in the last video, I tried to jumper this connection together for the seat switch. Turns out that was the whole thing that was stopping me. It turns out just unplugging this allows me to start it and be off of it without being on it. So now I could even start it directly as long as I've got this pushed in, the clutch, just enough. This thing's a little dumb. Perfect. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let that sit there and run. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share with a friend. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.